Welcome students. To the students of Standard 9, we are studying about Geography Chapter 2, Physical Features of India. In the previous video, we have studied about the Himalayan mountains, the classifications, the division about the Himalayan mountain chain. Today, we are going to see about the northern plains. And today, we will learn about the northern plains, the division, the subdivision of northern plains. This is the one more and important part of India. After Himalayan mountains, northern plain is the second most part of the India. So we are going to learn about the northern plains. So what's a northern plain? The northern plain lies just below the Himalaya mountains. Just below the Himalaya mountains, we can see the northern plain. The northern plain includes the states of Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, parts of West Bengal and Assam. So this area just below the Himalaya mountain lies the northern plain. It's a huge area, and this land is created by the interplay of the rivers that run down from the Himalayas. I have told you that there are many important rivers that come down from the Himalayas. Among them are the Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra. These are the important and big rivers that come down from the Himalaya mountain. So every year these rivers brings a large amount of soil from the hilly areas, from the mountains, and they deposit those soils in the plain areas, and as a result a vast land is created which is known as northern plain. So the formation of the northern plain is by the interplay of the Himalayan rivers. So these Himalayan rivers every year brings a huge amount of sediments or soil and lives in this plain area, and they create this vast land which is very much fertile. This is very fertile and very much suitable for agriculture. Let us see about the area. This northern plain, the area lies between the Himalayan and the peninsular plateau. So as I told you, the northern plain is just below the Himalayan mountain and between the peninsular plateau. This part is the peninsular plateau of India, and this is the Himalaya mountain. So middle part between Himalaya mountains and the peninsular plateau, this middle part is called the northern plain. Now includes Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra plains. This northern plain includes the Indus, Ganga and the Brahmaputra plain. That is, we are going to see in details. So this northern plain includes the Indus plain, the plain created by the Indus river, then Ganga plains, the plain which is created by the Ganga river, and the Brahmaputra plains created by the Brahmaputra river. So altogether it is known as the northern plain. Now it is also known as Indo-Gangetic plains. The other name of northern plain is Indo-Gangetic plains. It is 2400 km long. The length of this, stretching from Punjab, goes up to the Assam. The length is around 2400 km and the width is 240 to 300 20 kilometer. That is the width. It is broad. The total area is 7 lakh square kilometer. As I told you, it is a vast land and it is around 7 lakh square kilometer total area. It is a fertile soil because every year the river brings soil and deposits in this area, so therefore it is a very much fertile soil and thus suitable for agriculture. It is not only suitable for agriculture, but it is, since it is a plain area, therefore suitable for transportation and industrialization. So northern plain, there are many features of the northern plain. The speciality is it is very fertile soil, fertile land, therefore it is very good for agriculture. It is plain, it is a plain, therefore suitable for transportation and movement, and it is also suitable for the industries because it is a vast plain area and rivers are available, and therefore it is suitable for industries, and therefore this area is highly densely populated. So because of this all speciality and the features, a large amount of people lives in this area. It is densely populated. The state of Uttar Pradesh, which is the densely populated state of India, lies in this northern plain. So that is about the northern plain. We are going to see about the three division of this northern plain, that is Indus plain, Ganga plain and the Brahmaputra plain. The northern plain is divided into three. They are Punjab plain, the Ganga plain and the Brahmaputra plain. See, this northern plain, the whole northern plain, as I told you, that created by the three main rivers, the Ganga, the Brahmaputra and Indus. So we have this three division of the northern plain, that is Punjab plain, the Ganga plain and the Brahmaputra plain. Now first coming to the Punjab plain, it is the western part of the northern plain. That means it is the western part of the northern plain. Here the western part of the northern plain is called the Punjab plain. Now this Punjab plain is created by the Indus river. So Punjab plain comes under the Indus valley. Indus rivers along with its tributary, they create this Punjab plain. So the western part of the northern plain is known as the Punjab plain, covers the states of Punjab. Next is the Ganga plain. This is the middle part of the northern plain. This middle part between the Punjab plain or Indus valley and middle part which starts from the states of the Haryana and Delhi and Uttar Pradesh. So the middle part of the, after the Indus valley or after the Punjab plain comes the Ganga plain. Now it is between the Ghaggar and Tista river. The area is mainly between Ghaggar and the Tista river. It spreads over a states of North India, Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, parts of Jharkhand and West Bengal. So northern plain it covers a large area and it covers the states of Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, part of Jharkhand and West Bengal. Last is the Brahmaputra plain. It is the easternmost part of the northern plain. So starting from west, that is the Punjab plain or Indus valley, Ganga plain in the middle, and this is the eastern part of the northern plain. So it is the easternmost part of the northern plain. We know this Brahmaputra plain is created by the Brahmaputra river. Brahmaputra river originates in the Tibet and it runs down through the states of Arunachal. So the Brahmaputra originates somewhere here and goes to the states of Arunachal, and from Arunachal Pradesh it enters to the state of Assam. So the Brahmaputra river creates the Brahmaputra plain. This lies to the east of Ganga plain, spreads over the state of Assam. It covers the state of Assam. It is around 650 km from end to end in Assam. So the length is approx starting to the end is around 650 km, and the general width is around 90 to 100 km. The width is this Brahmaputra plain is around 90 to 100 km, and at the end of this Brahmaputra plain, two rivers join, that is Ganga and Brahmaputra, and they create the world's largest delta. So Brahmaputra river comes down from here and Ganga comes down here. At the end of these two, they join together and create the world's largest delta, that is the Sundarban delta. So that's all for today's class. We have learned the northern plain and the classification and division of the northern plain. In the next video we will learn the further of this chapter. Till then, watch the video carefully, and that's all. Thank you.